Hello, everyone. Welcome to Inside Talk Show. I'm Carla Elizondo. Inside Talk Show, it's an inside job. The work we do, people, is on the inner world, is in the inner world. Remember, I read the quote this morning from Blake, one of my favorite quotes that I believe describes how the world really works. All you behold, though it appears without, it is within. In your imagination of which this world of mortality is but a shadow. Blake. All that you have in your life, all that you think about, all that you're emotionally involved in, it appears without in this world, but it's really within. The real world is within, in your imagination, of which this world, the world we see, really, the world is in here. Everything that we see in this world is just a shadow of what's going on in here. I think Neville Goddard also talks about the image, and I've shared it before, of picture your mind, the lamp, the inner light in your mind is your imagination. Once it's on, whatever thought we hold in front of that light will cast the shadow into this world of that thought. What shadows are you seeing? What is in your world? It is a reflection of what you're holding in front of the light, in front of your imagination. What thought, what objects are you holding? What are you entertaining? We have to be careful of what thoughts we're entertaining. And it's every single day we reset it. We died to our old selves yesterday. It is gone. Forgive ourselves and forgive others. We're new people today. We have to let ourselves be new people, and we have to let others be new people. Are you continuing to grow into your best self, but yet hold other people to a past version of themselves, not their most elegant versions of themselves? Does it make you feel better to think that you're growing, but everyone else, the way you remember them, is still in this lower state? They might very well be, but it doesn't help to think like that. And they might be great, amazing. But if in your mind, you're thinking of anybody in their lower state, not living up to their highest potential, it holds in you that bad energy about them. Remember, your subconscious in your mind doesn't know when you're thinking about somebody else. It just reads emotion. It just reads emotion. Just like that great metaphor of Tiger Woods when he was asked, he just visualizes and feels ball in the hole, ball in the hole. Every time he's at the putting hole, ball in the hole, ball in the hole. He visualizes it. He feels it, ball in the hole. Then they asked him, "What's your secret?" He goes, "Not only do I do ball in the hole when I'm there, but when my opponents, when I'm standing behind and my opponent is at the green, I imagine ball in the hole, ball in the hole." And they're like, "What? You're crazy." To your opponents, he goes, "My subconscious doesn't know the difference between ball in the hole for me or ball in the hole for them. It just knows ball in the hole. And what I want for me is the only thing I'm going to focus on for myself and everybody." So if you're growing, you're stretching, you're being your best self, see that in everybody, although it might not look like it, right? That's what we have to get past, those illusions. Someone might actually be a big jerk, flipping you off, going crazy. See past that to their highest self. Neville Goddard talks about revision, the Shears of Revision. I think it's in The Power of Imagination. I just read this book. Awaken Imagination, the Shears of Revision. It's revising a situation how you want it to be. If anything triggers or bothers you, a past memory, if something comes up, a thought that doesn't sit well with you, that makes you cringe, that disturbs you, that means that it's up for revision. You can't change the past. What happened, happened, but you can revise it. Some people say, well, that's denial, that's lying. Okay, well, what are we doing with the future? Are we lying about the future? The future's going to be terrible. They're just going to fail again. They're just going to let me down. You don't know that. And if they don't, were you a liar? So the way we think about the past or the present, it's all relative. What makes us feel good? What makes us a better person? We must step up and pay attention to the emotions that we're letting dictate our inner weather. Think of the inside of you as weather. You're a whole earth. You're a planet. What kind of weather is going on around you? Are you a nice place people want to visit? Are you a vacation destination, or are you a nightmare? Do people want to stay far away from you? Or are you an inviting energy? We talk a lot about nightmares, but we're suffering from, as Neville says, daymares. Daymares. We're looking at just daymares, terrible things that are happening, or just things we don't want to happen. We must take control of the inner world. That was a really long way of saying it's an inside job. All right, we're continuing the reading of The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. You got it? There we go. Ding. All right. Chapter 13, Getting into the Right Business. I'll make this short and sweet today. Let's see. I'll just read a couple pages. So chapter 13 of The Science of Getting Rich, Getting into the Right Business. Success in any particular business depends upon your possessing, in a well-developed state, the faculties required in that business. Without good musical faculty, no one can succeed as a teacher of music. Without exceptional mechanical abilities, no one can achieve great success in any of the mechanical trades. Without tact and a flair for commerce, no one can succeed in the what is this word? Oh, merchant pursuits. Okay. Without tact and a flair for commerce, no one can succeed in merchant pursuits. But to possess is a well-developed state. The faculties required in your particular vocation does not ensure getting rich, right? How many talented people are there but don't succeed? There are musicians who have remarkable talent and who yet remain poor. There are blacksmiths and carpenters who have excellent mechanical ability, but who do not get rich or prosper. And there are merchants who, with good skills for dealing with people, will nevertheless fail. The different faculties are tools. It is essential to have good tools, but it is also essential that the tools should be used in the right way. We discussed that about imagination as one of the higher faculties, one of the 6 higher faculties. There's perception, the will, reason, imagination, intuition, and memory. Memory is a tool, a higher faculty, a tool of the intellect. A tool. Picture memory as a tool. This is the blade, this is the handle. We must hold memory the way we want, and that goes into revising the past, forgiving, letting go, resentments, grievances from ourselves, for ourselves, and for others. Holding memory by the handle and using the tool to help us. Even though the memory's gone, the past is gone, but it stays so alive in us. It tortures us. We can't change it on the physical world, but we can change it on the internal world by revising the past. See it how you want to see it. See it as healed. I'm sure you've experienced before a mistake or something you've made, and you were, had remorse, and you said you were sorry, but the person was like, nope, wrote you off. But you continue to truly see that person happy and the relationship restored. It could be with a family member. And one day a miracle happens. They just come around and they just forget. They let it go. And you're like, wow, can't believe they let that go. But you just move on. You both are allowing yourselves to be new people. You forgive yourself, they forgive you. You guys let it in the past. That's holding memory by the handle. But what we tend to do is we hold that tool of memory by the blade. We get cut up. We ruin ourselves over and over and over, and other people over and over. And remember, when you're hurting other people in your mind or out of your mouth to other people, you're really just hurting yourself, because your subconscious doesn't know those negative emotions, those resentful feelings of guilt and unforgiveness that you're holding for yourself or other people. Your subconscious doesn't know. It just reads guilt, anger, resentment, unforgiveness, grievance. Even if it's for other people. Remember, ball in the hole, ball in the hole. Grievance, 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 what you put out comes back. It's that boomerang. Whatever you put out is going to come back. So really, out of our own self-interest, it behooves us to forgive other people and ourselves. Us ourselves could be the hardest person to forgive, but you can do that work. If you have any questions, please reach out. I mean, I do coaching, but I also, I'm a therapist, and I would love to work with you if you are. I'm actually have a brand new caseload open, wide open. If you know anybody who is interested in therapy, message me. All right. So it says the different faculties are tools. It is essential to have good tools, but it is also essential that the tools should be used in the right way. One person can take a sharp saw, a square, and a good plane and build a handsome article of furniture. Another person can take the same tool and set to work to duplicate the article, but the production will be a complete failure. This person does not know how to use good tools in a successful way. The various faculties of your mind are the tools with which you must do the work that it is to make you rich. It will be easier for you to succeed if you get into a business for which you are well equipped with mental tools. This goes back to what we were talking about last week. Don't beat yourself up in trying to do something that doesn't come natural to you. If you want to do something that doesn't come natural to you, use the natural gifts you have to get there. There is an avenue. Use everything you got, the stuff that comes natural, the talents, the gifts that come naturally to you. And it might seem that there's no way to your dream, but you were given every tool to get there. If you have the desire to get somewhere, you were given every tool to get there. You must learn how to use them. Don't poo-poo any gift. Use them all. No gift is too small. It was given to you for a reason, and so is your desire. It will be easier for you to succeed if you get into a business for which you are well equipped with mental tools. Generally speaking, you will do best in that business which will use your strongest faculties, the one for which you are naturally best fitted. But there are also limitations to this statement. You should not regard your vocation as being irrevocably fixed by the skills with which you were born. See, right there. Don't think that your calling, your career is fixed just by the skills you were born with. Remember, you can cultivate and learn new skills. If you want it, you can have it. You might have to work for it, as we all do. Get uncomfortable, grow. You can get rich in any business, because if you have not the right talent for it, you can develop the talent. It merely means that you will have to make your tools as you go along, instead of confining yourself to the use of those which you were born with. It will be easier for you to succeed in a vocation for which you already have the talents in a well-developed state. But you can succeed in any vocation because you can develop any rudimentary talent, and there is no talent of which you have not at least a small amount. You will get rich most easily if you do that for which you are best fitted, but you will get rich most satisfactorily if you do that which you want to do. Ooh, this is so good. Doing what you want to do is life. Doing what you want to do is life. Use the skills you were born with. Use what comes easy to you, even though your ego is going to scream at you, this will never work. That's ridiculous. This is actually taking me farther from my dream. Trust and believe that the natural tools and gifts that you were given will lead you to cultivating the tools you need for something that doesn't come naturally to you. If you want it, that's what you go after. Don't stop until you get it. It's yours. It exists. The only thing that'll stop you from getting it is you quitting, or you not believing, or you believing other people's opinions about you. Only you know what you're capable of. You are the expert of your life. Nobody else can tell you what you can do. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, no matter how crazy your dreams are. Don't throw your pearls to swine. Do not, when people push back or don't believe in you, you're not hearing the truth about yourself. You're hearing the truth about them. They don't believe in themselves. They don't see themselves doing it. Remember, we don't see the world as it is. We see the world as we are. So a lot of people are just projecting. Be careful who you share your dreams with. Doing what you want to do is life. And there is no real satisfaction in living if we are compelled to do something which we do not like to do and fail to do what we want to do. And it is certain that you can do what you want to do. Your desire to do it is proof that you have within you the power which can do it. Desire is a manifestation of power. Listen to this again. It is certain that you can do what you want to do. It is certain that you can do what you want to do. Your desire to do it is proof that you have within you the power in which to do it. Your desire is proof that you have within you the power to do it. Desire is a manifestation of power. Desire is proof that you have the power. I'm going to leave it right here. This is such a good chapter, and I hope you all enjoyed that. As always, I offer free calls every day. If you want to chat, if you have any questions, if you want to know about the 6-month program that I teach, or like I said, therapy now. I mean, I've always done therapy, but I have an open schedule at the moment. So I would love to meet you, chat with you. The link is in my profile page, and I look forward to hearing from all of you. Have a wonderful week. It's Monday. Let's choose the mindset we're going to be in today. All we're in is today. This is all that exists. Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow hasn't happened yet. All we have is right now. Have a wonderful day.